कोई याद नहीं किया है. But anyhow, so you understood the theoretical part, right? As of now.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? So now we'll start practically so that you'll understand more clear. Okay, so now we'll start doing activities in the system. So plant, as I mentioned, it's a manufacturing place where the goods are produced. So if you look at the path also, enterprise structure, definition, logistics, general, define, copy, delete, check plant. Okay, I have mentioned wherever possible, I have mentioned the T codes also. Okay, OX 10. So what we'll do here, plant description will give and factory calendar and the description. That's it. OX 10 will use, okay. I'll show you the path. So this comes under logistics. Not every time will be in the logistics. You'll have different areas are there for the MM.
So
Yep. डर गया
here
बोलो.
here we are referring plant as a vendor or its own organization.
साक्षी आपके पास कंपनी है तो कहाँ प्रोड्यूस करती है मटेरियल प्रोडक्ट्स कहाँ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करती है दैट इज कॉल्ड प्लांट.
Okay, so this is our own.
हाँ. why we are why,
Factory.
why, why we need to worry about vendors plant.
Yeah, that's
So see, we are writing our own books of accounts, right? You should think from your perspective, from your company perspective always. Don't think from the customer's perspective. Don't think from the supplier perspective. You will get confused. Okay? Think what you're doing from the company perspective. I am purchasing materials from the vendor. Okay? Metal purchase करने के बाद product को I want to make a product by using those materials. Understood, right? In the factory plant. Plant is nothing but your company's factory plant where the goods are produced, where the finished products are manufactured, right? Understood?
yeah.
Huh. So always think from your perspective, from your company perspective, not from the customer's company perspective or suppliers company's perspective. Okay, they are customers and suppliers for our company code. That's for our company. That's it. Now, as I mentioned, we need to define plan. This comes under define logistics general. So where is that? See logistics. So under logistics general, you can see. Okay, sorry, just close this one. We are under enterprise structure settings, right? We are enterprise structure settings. Under that, you can see the definition. Under that, you can see the logistics general. Under that, you can see plant. So execute here. If you want more definition, Sakshi, these are the different documentation, right? Where SAP has provided initial classes also I told, I think. So you can go through this one. You will get more details about the plant. See, I'm just giving one word definition, one line answer, but SAP might given very lengthy descriptions. So if you open this documentation, you can see maintain the plants that are available for your company. The plant is an operating area or branch within a company. Okay, so depends upon the requirement. We can create as a plant. The plant is assigned to a single company code. Several storage locations in which material stocks are managed, you can belong to the plant. Okay, a plant as an address. See production. So you can say SAP has provided a lot more description. Okay, don't get confused by reading these descriptions. Try to understand. But I'll suggest you to go through the documentation also. And of course, these are little technical part, but you can search it in the Google. You will get very good notes for easy understanding. Okay, so define the plant here. New entries. So instead of going with the new entries, we can use the standard one, 0001. Did I mention somewhere? So someone has changed the standard one, but anyhow, just copying this plant. Okay, change the descriptions and change the identification also. What is the plant that we need to? What is the company code? TN98, right? I'm just defining plant as TN98. Uh, Plant for TN98. Just to give the description, same description. Plant for TN98. It's a standard one. Click on copy. Now you can change the company here. I mean, this is a plant, TA98 plant. Can give some address here. I want to change it to the India. We'll see if it is asking something, then we'll update it accordingly. That's the reason, I think. Do you have 5:30 times UTC? Which one we follow? UTC? 5:31, right? Or GMT 5:30, I think. Here we have, see, find off. Continue. So I copied this one. Click on save. I have created one plant. I'll change this request to the TA98. So this is our company code request. Continue. So I have created one plant. Okay. So this description it's not got this also. This is fine, but this is countries right. Did not update it perfectly, but it's fine. We'll see. Or else we can use this transaction code. OX10 additional information display key IMG activity. Yeah, OX10 I have used this one, but still you can use this one as well. No worries. Copy, delete, check plant. Check for the standard plant. I mean 0001. Let us see what you have here. 11101 is there. Okay. Copy and paste it. Give some identification. Just create one plant. That's it. So as of now, I have created one plant. We'll see if at all if you are facing any issues. So what is the next step after creating the plant? Storage location. So this also comes under infrastructure definition, metal management. So this is coming under metal management. Metal management. So storage location. So plant. What is the plant we created? TA98, right? So here new entries. Give some location. Okay. I'll give as okay, raw material store location TA. So it easy to identify raw material for TA98. Okay, raw material storage location for T. This I mean there is no sufficient space. I'm just updating as a raw material storage location for TA98. This is valid. Click on save. I'm creating as of now. I'm creating only one raw material storage location. If you want to enter the address, you can enter here for the storage different storage locations, but it's not mandatory. But one more thing, I forgot to tell you. Who will be defining all these settings? Chari, Divya, who will be defining all these settings?
MM.
100%. Okay, we are not going to define. We'll be these settings will be done from the will be done by the MM consultants. So wherever accounting comes into picture, right? Only those settings will be done by FI team, and that too after discussing with your MM consultant or MM team or your MM what do you say, even when we have discussions with your management also, business client also. Okay, when we discuss with the business also, we need to understand their business processes, because we need to um, integrate your accounts, right, for the MM transactions. So okay, wherever our area will be there, right, I'll update you. but all these settings will be done by the consultant. Since this is a training server, right? So we need to configure the system accordingly. Then only we will be able to post some transactions. Otherwise, no. So what I've done, I've updated the storage location, and before that, what I updated the plant also. After what we have after the storage location, purchase organization. Let us define one purchase organization. So where we have here only we have under metal management, purchase organization. So new entries, just to give some identification. So let me give some TA 98, and you can give some description. I'll change the description here for TA 98. Okay, click on save. That's it. So what we have done, we have defined the plant, we have defined the store location, we have defined purchase organization. So three settings has been done. Okay, now we'll what we to do. Plant needs to be assigned to our company code, and even purchase organization also needs to be assigned to our company code, and our this purchase organization also assigned to be the plant. Okay, let us assign plant and purchase organization to the company code. So where we'll have, close this one, go to the assignment. So under assignment logistic general, we'll see if we have something. So see here, assign plant to the company code. I'm assigning plant to the company code. So new entries, what is our company code? Company code is TA98. I'm assigning plant to the, sorry, this one is not required. Okay, I'm just closing this pop-up box. I'll update here plant. We defined as plant only. Even plant also we define with the TN98. So for easy identification, I'm just defining with the company code. So what else? We have one more thing, right? Assigning metal management. Assigning purchase organization to the company code, and also assigning purchase order to the plant. So go to the position. What is your purchase organization? TA98. Company code TA98. Okay, it's very easy, right? Defining an assignment, and also assigning purchase organization to the plant. Go to the new entries. So purchase organization is TA98, and also plant is TA98. Is it clear? What we define: plant, storage location, purchase organization. Assignment of plant to company code, assignment of purchase organization to company code, assignment of purchase organization to plant. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Total 6 steps we have defined and assigned also. Any questions on these 6 steps? Anyone?
No, sir.
Is it clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what we should do is attributes. Define attributes for metal type. So this also SAP has provided. As I mentioned, right, we have different raw materials, semi-finished goods, and finished products also. SAP already provide different raw material types, ROH, HALB, FERT. So in OEM institute transaction, we'll be using this. We'll be defining. Either you can use the standard one, but better always use copy it and create one new identification for your company code. Let us create one raw material, one metal type for our company code, at least one. So this is for, I have not maintained all the, for most of the transaction codes, I think, okay, I see some transaction codes are there here. I'll use this one, OMS2 slash O, OMS2. It's not working. OMS2 transaction code. I'm using transaction code. I'm not using the path. So go to the position. What is the raw material for what is the raw material type for raw material? It is ROH. Here SAP has provided. I already mentioned in the Excel tracker here, ROH. Okay, and select this one, copy it. So what I'll do, I'll just give this one as TA raw material. Okay, and click on copy. Don't change any parameters, please. Okay, and this is very important. And these settings, which are already provided by SAP and will be done by team, not by us. These are very sensitive again. So as of now, what I have done, I have updated one raw material TA RM. If you want, you can change this one to raw material for TA98 company code or plant. Click on save. Select this one and double click here, quantity and value updating. See, so system automatically will update the valuation area also. Okay, so I'll explain you what is valuation area. Okay, select your valuation area TA98 and even metal type as TA98, quantity updating and value updating. So in the metal, in the raw metal master, the quantity should get updated and your value also should get updated. Okay, so here you had seen one more word, right, which is valuation area. Valuation area. So what is valuation area? So SAP provided two options. You can validate your materials based on the company code, okay, and based on the plant. So usually each and every company, each and every legal entity will be always evaluating the materials based on the plant level. Okay, so all the materials will be validated based on the plant level. That's the reason system automatically updated the plant as TN98. If you look at your previous transaction OMS2, so system automatically updated the valuation areas. Look at here, TA98. See, valuation area automatically. Okay, select here, double click here. So this valuation area automatically updated as TA98. So the valuation area is nothing but the company code only. Okay, so give me a minute. Someone is knocking the door. Okay. So what we understood, valuation area, the materials are valuated based on the company code or plant. Okay. So always it will be based on the plant, not based on the company code. But it depends upon the client requirements again here. Usually it will be a plant level. So we have defined one raw material type, which is TA98 only, right? Sorry, we defined with TARM. What is the next step? Maintain posting periods company code for metal management. Okay, so this is something where again company code year period save. So this is something where definitely team will reach out to you. What should be your company year? They don't know, right, your financial year and everything. So you have to maintain the company code. What is the T code? OMSY. OMSY. So if you look at here, for example, AM01, this is wrongly updated, I think. What is your current period?
Seventh period.
So your
Seventh.
2025 is your
Five.
current year,
Mm.
2025, and this is your financial period. Okay, seventh period and press enter. So if you look at here, this is 2025 current period and this is your previous period financial year. Your previous period of the current financial year only, and this is your last financial year. Okay, last financial of the last month. And this is ABP, means allow posting to previous period. If you are activating this one, then we'll be able to post some previous period postings also can be done. Okay, if you want to post some transactions in the previous period, so you have to activate this one. Okay, so this is disallow back posting generally. If we are activating this one, we can't post anything previous periods. So this is these parameters are controlled by consultants. Don't need to do anything here. Click on save. So you are able to post any transactions between two months, 6th and 7th month. So basically the current period and the previous period. You can lock it from here as well. So what we have defined? We have defined our current financial year. What is the current period and your financial year? So this has been done. Okay. Now understand creation of plant parameters. OMI8. Okay. This is something copy from plant 1000 to plant target copy. Okay. So let us OMI8. OMI8 copy. So from plant to plant, I think we already defined plant parameters, but we'll see. So 1000. I'm not sure whether we have 1000 plant or not. We already copied from 0001, right? It's a standard plant. No, 1000 is there, but let us put it our plant TA98. We'll see. Systems gives message, I think, but we'll see. Okay, parameters have been already maintained for plant. So we already maintained, right? Do you want to override the okay? Let us override the existing values. This will update your parameters, all the required parameters for the MRP, metal requirement planning. Continue. Okay, parameters for plant 1000 were copied to plant TA98. We'll see. If anything is required, we'll see. I mean, we'll change it accordingly. Plant parameters we already defined from here. Why I mentioned this one, we'll see. See, if you're missing something, definitely it will ask you at the time of posting the transactions. We can't escape the configure settings, the mandatory settings. So till here we have done it. Okay, this 439 we'll see. Default values of tax codes for invoice verification. You can default the tax codes as well. OMR2. As of now, just mention zero tax code. We'll see, or else we can mention whatever we have for our company code. OMR2. OMR2. Position. Company code is TA98. Okay, here we don't have anything. So company code is TA98 and use some identification. Okay, here it is mentioned as V0, right? That's what I see in the tracker as well. V0, which is 0% tax code. V0 and this also V0. No, we don't have any V0. V0 does not exist in T007A. View details. What is T007A? /O SC16N T007A tax is okay. Procedure, tax procedure. We have our own procedure, right? So we can use the procedure. So what we'll do, we'll give something what do you say? This is not ours. So by default, someone assigned this procedure for the country now. /O SP. Okay, we already in the SPRO. Go to the. Okay, let me open one more window. /O SPRO AMG. What is the path for a tax accounting? Taxes accounting, global settings, and tax on sales and purchases, basic settings, right? Assign country to region to calculation procedure. So here someone has assigned some tax procedure to the country. So this is why system is speaking. We have our own tax procedure, right? What is the tax procedure we define? This one, huh? Oh my god, two are there here.
No, sir.
We define procedure with star TA, right? Definitely it should be with the TA.
Yes.
How to identify our relevant one?
TA98. TA98.
It's there here, na? Tax procedure TA98. Okay, click on save. So as of now I'm assigning country. I don't know why they have defined this is a dot here. Ignore that one. This is our main procedure. Come back. So now what we are doing, we are assigning some tags here. Let us assign. Still this has been not changed. Come out from the transaction. So close this one. Again go to the new entries. We'll see if at all if it is coming now. No, still it is not coming. Come back. Okay, and new entries, still it is not coming, right? Still this is not coming. Why? Not saved, this one. India TN88 only. This is not required option. There is no option to delete this one. Okay, I'll come out from this transaction. What is the T code? OM R2. So here go to the new entries, give company code and see the if at all if it is coming now. Okay, luckily now it's coming. I see some procedure here. What is the procedure? Description star TA 98. So this is our tax procedure. Let us give some input tax, right? We are purchasing the goods now. So let me give some 12% here. I1. Okay, click on save. I'm just defaulting I1 only here. Come back. So we have assigned I1 defaulted the tax code. So we have defaulted the tax code whatever we defined earlier, and GR tolerance group set tolerance limits OMC0 OMC0 OMC0. So this is tolerance limits. Tolerance limits means the differences between your what do you say, purchase order and at the time of invoices. So you can see here moving average price variances, order quantity variances. So what I mentioned here to define company code, tolerance key B1 copy and B2 VP. So basically we have to copy 3. So copy B1, B2 and VP and assign to our company code. What is our company code? TA98. So these are the mandatory settings. Okay, so do not check, don't give any values here, just click on do not check, otherwise you will be not able to post the transactions. Click on do not check and press enter, and also do not check here, change this company code to TA98, and we have one more, do not check and change this company code to the TA98. So basically I have defined 3 tolerance keys. One is B1, which is order price quantity variances, and this is order price quantity variances. Another one is moving average price variances. Okay, I will explain you what is moving average price. Click on save. So these are the standard system expect these settings. Okay, now these differences are based on the goods received. This is difference based on the invoices. See here, purchase order set tolerance limits for the price variances. So here also P and SE. So I don't have T code here. Purchasing purchase order. Okay, go to the metal management and purchasing purchase order. So under purchase order, what is that I mentioned here? Set the tolerance limits for price variance. Set the tolerance limits for price variance. Where we have that one Here we have. So why don't we have T code here? We'll see. That's the reason. I think we don't have any T code. That's the reason I have not mentioned anything. OMEU, but that won't work. /O OMEU. It's not working. So it does not exist. This is not there. So that's the reason I mentioned the path here. In the tracker you can see I mentioned the path, not T code. So this is not applicable. Not applicable in the sense, sorry, T code does not exist. Okay. So here what we need to maintain, we have to copy the company code and PE and SE. PE and SE. Let us take PE and SE to copy it and change the company code to the TA98. So if you are checking any values, you have to maintain the limit accordingly. Click on copy. This also change the company code to TA98, and this also don't check as of now. Click on save. So basically two tolerance keys has been defined. One is price variance, one is maximum cash discount purchasing. Click on save and go back to the your tracker. Where are we? We have defined it till this one, right?
Tolerance limit.
Yes. Now next is parameters for invoice verification. OMR6 PP and BD OMR6 /n OMR6. So here also PP and BD. So it's mentioned. Not all are required. Many are there. Just consider only these two, PP and BD. Where is PP? This is your PP, and where is BD? This is BD. Copy it and change the company code to TA98, and just do not check the values. Press enter. This also you can change the company code TA98 and do not activate the values now. If you are activating at the time of postings, you will not understand. Okay, click on save. Continue. Again, all these settings are done by Consult only. No need to worry. So what else? We have updated this one as well. Parameters for invoice verification OMR6, and we have defined automatic status change OMRV. New entries company code set correct invoice to the completed OMRV. What is OMRV? OMRV. So position company code is TA98. What is this one? Set correct invoice to be completed. So, position company code is TA98. So it is telling to activate it, but what is the definition for this one? Oh my god, why this is opening a? Let us understand. Set correct invoice to completed. Set correct invoice. So indicates that correct invoices are automatically set to be completed. Okay, once your invoice is done, right, so it will update as set. Indicator in logistics invoice verification. If an invoice is verified in the background as correct, depending on how this indicator is set, the system sets the invoice status to completed. Okay, this is fine. So once your invoice is posted, right, for the respective purchase order, it will update as completed. Okay, this is fine. Come back. Have we updated for our company code? TA98, yes. Where is our company code? This is not our company
Our
code.
company code not there.
um, okay, it has to be via new entries only. Okay, click on this one, click on save. I was going to the position, but it's not position. SAP already provided new entries here. If there is no new entries, you have to go to the position. Okay, so we have updated this one as well. OMRV. Now define valuation control. This is what I mentioned. Valuation control means valuation where you are evaluating your materials based on the plant level or company code level. OMWM. 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 See here, valuation grouping code active. Okay, so click. This is already by default it is active. No need to do any changes. And this is only observation here. Don't change anything, but make sure that your valuation grouping code is active. And valuation grouping code group together valuation OMWD. Okay, OMWD. OMWD. Here go to the position our valuation area is TA98 only, plant is TA98, so valuation area also TA98, company code TA98 and company code, and this is chart of accounts, valuation grouping code. This is not required, we can use the standard one, 0001. What is the valuation grouping code? It's again plant level only. I mean, SAP already provided a certain uh, what do you say? So valuation grouping code is something. See, valuation means plant. So you're basically you're grouping the plants. Okay, that is called valuation. Grouping of plants or valuation areas is called valuation grouping code. Okay, you're using the standard one. We'll see if at all if it is throwing some error, we'll change it accordingly. I'll just check others also. It is standard only. Okay, so TA98, yeah, 0001. I'm not changing anything, it's a standard one, just assign 0001. Did I mention in the Excel sheet? See, 0001. Okay, don't change anything. Now valuation classes. Okay, now slowly this is something again, here from here you can just check. I mean, what do you say, you have to discuss with your business and as well as with your team, understanding different valuation. You should understand the different valuation types, I mean basically valuation classes. So what are the different valuation classes that you are defining for your client for the materials? Okay, so
But sir, in real time,
so
we will not.
will be done by team, but this is something they'll reach out to you, right? How many valuation classes you know, because this is something that we need to discuss, right? We don't, I mean, GL accounts are assigned to the valuation classes. Do you agree? In the
Okay.
theoretical part I mentioned, right? Valuation classes are assigned to the GL accounts. So this is something that you have to discuss with your business as well as and consultant also, team also. You have to work accordingly with your team basically. Okay.
Okay. So create jail accounts and to assign them
So
for the
yes,
different valuation.
yes.
So,
So
okay.
I'll put it as here. So both should work together. Okay, both and FI should work together with the business. When I say business, what does it mean? The client, right? For whom you are implementing or for whom you are supporting the SAP. Now let us give me a small break. Getting lower back pain this session. So we are doing configurations, right? So till here we had seen. Okay, validation
Sir, share
classes.
your screen, sir.
Now you will able to see.
Yeah, yeah.
So till here we had seen and validation classes. So validation classes are very important where you assign the GL account, where you assign the GL accounts to the transaction keys.
The
In
recording
trans,
started.
yeah, I recorded. I started it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
it's getting recorded. So let us go to the OMSK. So here we have three parts here. One is account category reference, one is validation class, one is metal type account category reference. So what we'll do, we'll go to the OMSK and we'll assign the OMSK. So we three categories are there here. One is account category reference, new entries. So we can give a define your account category reference. We'll define the same what we defined for raw material type, right? So it will be easy for us. What we define raw material for TA, right? This is what we defined. So similarly, we can define different account categories like raw material. One is semi-finished goods. Okay. So this is account category reference for TA98. This is for the raw materials. Click on save, continue. Have defined one account category reference, validation class, new entries. So validation class, let us create one validation class for the raw materials. We'll use the same thing, RM, TA, and account category reference also we defined the same thing, the RM, TA. Okay, and the description, this is for the validation class, validation class for raw materials. Okay, raw materials for TA 98. Okay, TA 98. So this is not sufficient. I'll remove this one. Okay, click on save. These descriptions, right, this is something that you have to discuss with the business also, what description they're expecting. Okay, all these details will get it from the client only, because this is one time definition, right? We'll define only one time in the system. Anyhow, these settings are done by only, no need to worry about that, but at least you should be aware, because your valuation class is coming into picture here. Material type, account category reference, position, what is the material type we define? Same, right? RMTA. So RMTA. So where is our that's what we define, right? Metal type, position. What is the metal type we define? TARM. Okay, okay. So we define in the, I mean, reverse order, but it's fine. So what is your account category reference? We define reverse, I think. RMTA. It's okay. It's identification only. So we assign metal type and account category reference. So all these three has been defined. All three are identifications. Okay. Again, come back to the next, copy change movement. So no need to take any action here. Just you have to identify. Okay. So if you look at here, OMJJ, SAP provided thousands of transactions, not one or two. If you look at here, for example, movement type. Select one field selection. One is movement type. So for example, goods receipt against purchase order 101 to, I want to see only 101 as of now. So 101 is one movement type for the materials. See here, goods receipt. Okay, and these are the different parameters SAP provided. And if you look at here, this movement type is allowed for these transactions, allowed transactions. So thousands of C73 transactions are there. Whenever you perform these transactions, system automatically will update movement type accordingly. See, 101 movement type, and this for this transaction. So if you look at here, usually we'll be using transaction code MyGo, which where you receive the goods from the supplier, and the movement type is 101. See here, goods movement. So this is one movement type. This is one transaction, one metal movement. So you have thousands of metal movements. Hundreds of metal movements are there. Different business transactions will be using different movement types. But if you see under 101 movement type only, we have these many different transactions are there, sub transactions, I can say. Okay. Likewise, you will have, mm, if you look at here, this is 101, right? For example, I'll take one more OM JJ. Let us take one more movement type, which is 601, where you this is when you issue the goods to the customer. Okay, 601. Let me put it 601 only here. See here, allow transactions. See, 601 has these many transactions. Basically, at the time of delivery, if you see delivery, at the time of delivery goods to the customers, will be using this movement type, and it is applicable for these transaction codes and the description. Based on the transactions, based on the business transactions, we'll be using respective movement type for the inventory transactions. Likewise, you have many movement types. If you open this movement type, see movement type. Okay, let me come back to the main screen. If you look at here, okay, here also we can't see. Let us see, here also we can't see. Okay, go to the OMJJ. So here itself, in your first screen itself, open this one. You can see how many movement types SAP is provided here. 322 movement types are there. SAP provided 322 movement types. 101 is goods receipt against purchase order. This is for the reversal. This is for the GR into blocked stock. Many are there likewise. Okay, and if you look at here, all these are different metal movement types. I'm just searching for the this is initial entry of stock balances. See, when you are implementing for the first time, so you are from non-SAP to the SAP. So during implementation, you will move from you move your balances, right, account balances from one company to, I mean, from one system to another system. Another system means your legacy system, non-SAP system. Say for example, Tally. You're moving your company from Tally application to the SAP application. At that time, what you will do, you will move your initial balances, right, stock balances. So you will be using this movement type. This is an example I'm giving you. Initial entry of stock balances. Likewise, we'll see many are there here, scrapped also. I'm just waiting for the 601. See, goods issue delivery 601. So these are the different movement types SAP has provided. Okay, this is only for observing the transaction. This transaction code OMJJ. And what is the next transaction code? Now accounting is coming into picture now. Of course, FS00. FS00. So these two, GL account master data creation and OBYC assignment of GL accounts will be done by 100% will be done by FI consultant. Okay, these two transactions will be done by FI consultant. All other transactions will be done by consultant, even valuation classes also. But you have to be very careful while working on the valuation classes with the consultants. Okay, so these are the two. Definitely it is, they don't know anything, right? They don't know how to create a master data. They don't know how to create assign the GL accounts also. So this is something that we need to discuss with the business client, and we need to assign the GL accounts accordingly. Which GL account goes for which business transaction. Now you can see here, let us create some okay, we'll do one thing. We have as of now I'm not assigning any GL accounts because we'll see at the time of business transaction. Okay,
Okay.
now you at this point of time you will not understand. It is not suggestible also assigning at this point of time. We'll assign as per the errors. You will understand more clearly when you see the errors. Now your metal master, you have to create one metal master, and you should understand the different parameters of metal master as well. Okay, today what we'll do, we'll try to create one metal master. Okay, so tomorrow we'll try to post the transactions. MM01 is a metal master. Let me make the background nice. Okay, metal master.
Sir, I have one question.
Yep.
Sir, can you please open that sheet where you have just given the theory? Sir, when we are using that transaction keys, you have written that transaction keys, right? So that is written from the what?
Okay, go to the results. Transaction key in the sense, at the time of goods receipt, will be how you post the transaction. For this
Okay.
one, we use one transaction code called MIGO. Okay, MIGO. We use this transaction code for posting this transaction. Okay,
So
and
that time only
for this one, we use MIRO. Okay, yeah. At that time, this automatically system will update the account document accordingly.
and
I
what
think
was
I think she is asking about the transaction keys. VSF,
yes,
This
VS.
this one.
yeah.
These transaction keys you will come to know. Okay.
Acha. Right now we are just doing that.
You remember where we are assigning the GL accounts? I told you we are assigning GL accounts. Where we are assigning the GL accounts? We are assigning the GL accounts to these transaction keys. Under these transaction keys, you will have valuation class. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it is little tricky for you now understanding, but when you start doing postings of for example, when you do goods receipt posting, okay, system will update account rotation automatically. If you are not refining the accounts, system will throw the errors. So based on the errors, you will assign the GL accounts accordingly. But the first time, it's better not to assign any GL accounts. So to go with the transaction first. Then you will understand what is a transaction key, what is a validation class. Okay. So what we'll do here, we'll create one metal master. So system is, I think maybe we'll see. Let me update one metal master. We'll see whether system is picking or mechanical engineering. And this is not our. Where is ours? Check for the metal type. What is the metal type we define? Here, raw metal for TA98. This is your, and this one you can select mechanical engineering. Just to give some identification. 566. Metal type. Okay, this is not the one we want it. We want it TA98. Just now I selected it, right? My system jumped again. Okay. Okay. Press enter. Okay, press enter. Huh. So this material number ranges. Okay. So usually it is, I have mentioned here somewhere in the settings. So MMNR is the number ranges where the MM concept will define creating the metal masters. Okay, MMNR, but you don't define anything. So usually it is defined by MM consultant, and you'll be using accordingly. Okay, now just give some identification. What I will do, I'll take some 100. Let us see if it is working. So we have the here views. Select views. Why every time this is going? Okay, click on select views. When I press enter, it is automatically it is going to half copied metal type semi finished product half copied from the master record. Why it is going there? Now it is coming. Okay, no, again this has been changed. This has to be ours, right? Some problem here. Select views. This is getting changed automatically. Why this is irritating here? I'll stop it here. So what I've done is I'm just trying to understand what is the interval that we are using now for the creation of a metal master. Why this is taking time? Okay, NR. Okay, MMNR, and go to groups display, and here you can see Control F, give your description, your material type description. TRM is ours, and this is coming under uh, number range interval 11. Okay, under 11 it has been assigned. So come back here and see 11 is this is not checked. If it is checked, it is external, it is internal only. So internal in the sense system will derive the number ranges accordingly. So system will pick the next number accordingly. So now it is 189. I hope it will pick 190 if I am not wrong. If you are creating metal master right now immediately. Okay, so let us create one metal master. So after entering industry mechanical engineering, okay, you have this one here. and entering your relevant metal type. So we are creating material now. Okay, so here select views. So under select views you have to select your relevant views only, not everything. Basic data 1, basic data 2. Select your purchasing also, purchase order text, and these are okay. Click MRP 1 2 3 4. We are not going to enter the data, but we'll keep it. And this one also general data, plant data 1, data 2, and accounting 1, accounting 2. If you want to see costing also, you can see these are the different. You can default the setting. Okay, click on continue, and when you click on continue, system will ask you to enter the plant. What is a plant? We define TA98, and also storage location. What is the storage location we define for TA98? I don't remember. Let us take the description. Oh my god. Plant is TA98, right? Go to the T,
PASL, PASL something.
MNOPQRS T. It should be here. After S T, so here it should be there. Okay, so check very carefully here. See here RM, so we have defined as RMTA. Okay, location as RMTA. So double click here. So this is your RMTA is your storage location. Okay, and your plant is TA98. But this the reason why I have created is raw materials for the TA98. The reason why I have created like this, because raw material storage location it is. Okay, click on continue, or you can default the setting. Okay, now you're getting messages now. Material ledger must be set productive for validation area TA98. Material ledger must be set productive for validation area TA98. What is this one? System is expecting some errors now. How to set productive TA98? So here system is saying that it is required to activate material ledger via transactions OMX2, OMX3, OMX1. So somewhere in our Excel sheet should be there. So creation of metal master. If you look at here, while metal master, so in the row number 451, I mentioned on the right side. Okay, while creating the number ranges, with they use MMMNR, and for you will get the errors. So you'll see. I mean, you have to update these transaction codes. OMX2, OMX3, OMX5 for activating the metal ledger, and see this is also important, and this is also we have to see. Okay, what we'll do first, OMX2, X3, X1, but we'll go accordingly as per the errors. It is required to activate metal ledger via transaction code OMX2, X3, and X1. Go to the OMX2. OMX2. So here what we should do, go to the position, we'll see if it is coming. I don't think so. Metal ledger type, no, we don't have any we have not created any metal ledger types, right? So TA98, no. So let us create new entries. Metal ledger type is TA98, and description, don't give any other parameters, just give the metal ledger type and the description. Select this one, double click on individual characteristics. So click on new entries, give 30 also, because we are using the 30 currency also. Okay, click on save. So what I've done here, have I've created one identification for the metal ledger type TN98. Under TN98, I'm expecting two currencies here, 10 and 30. So whenever you post any metal transaction, system will update all the values. I mean, the system will update the values in both currencies for all the metal transactions, for all the inventory related transactions. Is that clear? So metal ledger gives very clear picture. So it will update in all the currencies. So go to the position. We have defined the TN98. Okay, so this is ours, metal ledger for TN98. Come back. So we have defined OMX3. Now go back to the OMX3. I think we earlier it was OMX2, now OMX3. Go to the position, and what is your validation area? TN98. So we don't have here, so it's a new entries. So give your TA98 here. And what is your metal ledger type? We have defined the same thing at same identification. Press enter. So this has to be in the green color. ML currencies are already in FI. Okay, click on save. So continue. This is okay. So your valuation area is nothing but your plant. Company code is your legal entity, and your metal ledger type, which is used for updating your currencies. Okay, for all your inventory related transactions, and the status should be in your green mode. So we activated combination OM_X2 X3 and OM_X1. OM_X1 is another transaction code. Go to the position. The valuation area is TA98, and here TA98 is your valuation area. Company code is TA98, and this one is metal ledger type is TA98, but we need to activate metal ledger. So this is very important again. Metal ledger activation. So activate it, and this is your price determination. How you want to update the price? Yes, I want prices. Prices need to be updated for all the transaction based. Click on save. So your after activating ledger, the live data must be converted. So this is something again in real time. This is, see, you are not updating in between, right? This is something setting you have to done it before initially only. Okay, so when you go for the implementation, so these settings need to be done initially only. After posting some data again you're activating, no, it will not, I mean system will not accept if you're assigning something in between these settings. Okay, so we have defined OM_X2 X3 and X1. What is another one? We'll see what is another error. Now let us try to create, we'll see. So this is fine, and select views. I'll select the views, purchasing MRP2, and this is also fine. This is also okay. Click on continue, and this is not our plant. TA98 is our plant, and this is TRMTA, and click on continue. So metal ledgers must be set productive for valuation area TA98. What is this one again? So see here, it is required to activate metal ledger to wire transactions. We have updated these three transactions now, right? So afterwards it needs to be set productive wire transaction CKM start. Okay, please stick to the process described in SAP note. Company code is blocked by any metal ledger related transactions due to open queue to P transport. Okay, this is not, this one can be ignored, but this is also can be ignored, but you have to update here for this training system. So it needs to be set productive wire transaction code CKM start. So what we should do, we have to go to the another transaction now, CKM start. That's the reason I updated in the Excel tracker also, CKM start. And we need to use one more transaction, we'll see. I don't know when we need to use this one, but as of now CKM start. CKM start. What is CKM start? CKM start is production start of metal ledger. So basically you are activating metal ledger for plant. So you have to activate this production start of metal ledger for all the plants. So don't execute anything. Okay, just remove this, click on execution mode, I mean test on mode. We'll see if everything is getting updated. So I see everything is in green. Okay, come back. So basically you are activating for this company, for this plant in the both currencies. And let us remove this one. Click on execute. We don't have much data, right? Step unlock materials in plant, that is fine. We have updated the CKM start also for our plant. Now what we need to do, we'll go to the MM01. So okay, again select views, this is already maintained. Click on continue. This is not ours. Select TA98 as plant, and this is our storage location we defined as RMTA. Click on continue. Good, we resolved our issues. So what are the issues, Sakshi, we had seen? We had seen metal ledger activation. For the metal ledger activation, we need to do these three settings: OM_X2, X3, and X1. This should be in sequence only: OM_X2, OM_X3, and OM_X1, and CKM start. So these settings will be done by us only, because metal ledger comes under our part only. /o spro img So the metal ledger comes under controlling. Under controlling you can see under product cost planning. Under that you see here actual costing metal ledger. So under metal ledger, so this is what we have defined as in currency types, and we define metal ledger type. This is what we defined now here. See here position TN98. This is what we define. Okay, this is a path. So basically it is coming under controlling, product cost controlling, actual costing, and metal ledger. So these three steps: additional information, display key, IMG activity. So you can see all these 2, 3, 1. These three settings will be under metal ledger. Okay. So now let us create one metal master. I already opened it, so I can give some metal master raw material for TN98. Okay, base unit of measure. You have to mention what kind of metal it is, whether it is in liters, whether it is in hours, what exactly your material is. Okay, I'll put it as a kg only, which is standard. Metal group, we'll use standard group. Let us use 01 standard group, and anything else we have here, metal group. I think this one we have, I think general item category group norm. What is norm? Standard item. Let us use this general item category norm. Scroll down. Think that is sufficient for now. We'll see if at all if system is throwing errors. So as of now, what have assigned under basic data 1, we have assigned description. We have considered kg as unit of measurement, and metal group as 01 standard 1, and we assigned general item category norm, category group, item category group. It is basic data 2. So basic data 2, I don't see anything important here. Just ignore it. Go to the purchasing. So unit of measure, it is copied by default, 0 also copied, and what else we need? This is not required. Go to the purchase order text. It's not required anything here. Go to the MRP1. MRP1, no. So purchasing group, nothing is required. Okay, this is a mandatory. What is MRP type? We'll see. MRP type, it is no planning. Okay, metal requirement planning. As of now, we don't have any planning. So I have one question for you all guys. Who will be creating metal masters in real time?
Consultant.
Yes, it is done by consultant only, but you have to understand the fields. Okay, don't ignore the fields. See, as a consultant, you should know everything. I am just checking any important fields. MRP3. So what I mentioned in my Excel sheet, MM01, right? So basically, what I mentioned is mechanical engineering metal type. This is fine. So this is okay. But what are the fields? So storage location. This is also okay. So unit of measurement, metal group we maintain, and the purchasing group, I think we have not selected 000. Metal type, this is entered, and production storage under, and production storage location, plan delivery time 1, price control. This is okay. This is fine. We'll see. Come back. This is availability check. This is mandatory again. Just give daily requirements. Okay. Or else what is KP? KP is no check. Okay, no check. Plan wherever MRP3, right? Go to the MRP4. MRP4, any important field? Go to the plant. See, wherever the views we selected, right, it is showing us radio buttons here. Okay, this we have not selected, but still you can go inside. It's not like that. Okay, go to the plant data 1, plant data 2, and here do we have anything? No. Go to the accounting one. Here system, please assign a metal master. Okay, please assign material in plant TN80 to profit center. Okay, basically it is asking profit center to be entered 100, and this is coming under plant data storage location 2. Press enter. Go to the accounting one tab. Okay, here you can see we are in the current month 007, and this is your previous month, and this is the last period. You remember in the financial period in settings we updated, right? So it is coming accordingly now here. So here's total stock. As of now we have not purchased any material, so we don't have any stock, and this is kg, and also this is your, see, valuation class is coming here. Valuation class is speaking from material type. Where we have material type, so it is speaking from the TN80 material type. So in the configuration we linked, right, valuation class to the material type, so it's coming accordingly here. Price determination transactional based, ML activation, material ledger activation. So once the value is updated, you can see the material price analysis. So here what else we have? Here we have two price controls, moving average price and standard price. Let us take moving average price. Okay, and so this price per unit, make it 1. Okay, let us give something different number, 100. Click on save. Local currency converted to other currencies using exchange rate. So this 100 rupees is changed to the 1.13 for the USD. I mean, basically if you convert this one, system is updating the conversion values also. So I mentioned in the metal master, I mentioned the price unit per unit price. So for 1 unit it is 100 rupees, I mentioned in the metal master. So this is moving average price. Price control is moving average price. This is mandatory again. Click on save. We'll see if it is. So material 9901185 is created, but this is coming the sequence 1185? I don't know. /mm11. So I think so. 1199001185. I don't see. Maybe someone might create it. Don't know. Yeah, okay, come back to our metal master. So material has been created with 9901185. Metal master, display. So 1185 is our metal master. Okay, continue. So you can default these settings every time it is asking, right, to change. You can default the settings to default settings. Okay, click on continue. Now you can see it here. So this is your material, this is your description. Here you have information on the material details. See, material and created by myself, and scroll down, created by all these settings has been done. So these are the different what do you say, these are called views. Okay, we have used different views. So now have we missed anything here? Basic data 2, MRP 1, 2. Anywhere you seen storage location? That is a production storage location. Oh, I don't think so. Production storage location. So it's the same one only. Had seen somewhere just now. So this one, plant data, data storage location. Okay, you can get it from here instead of basic 2, MRP1, MRP2. Here we have storage location. It is coming under MRP2. Okay, under plant data. So what I'll do, material change immediately. I want to change one field. So this is hours only. Click on continue. So under MRP2, right, this one, production storage location. So this one will see whether it is coming or not. See, metal master has many fields. So it's coming here, see. Click on save. So Chari, what we entered. So here metal master, select views. You have to select the views.
Storage.
Continue. Click on your specific plant and store location. So we maintained the description, unit of measurement, metal group as 01, general item category standard item. So under this nothing there. Basic 2 data, no action required for the basic 2 data. Under purchasing also not required anything. Under MRP1 system will copy automatically, but this is a mandatory field, no planning. MRP2 we have not maintained anything. Here we have maintained production store location. MRP2 3 we have not maintained anything, system copy. This is a mandatory field as availability check, no planning and no check. MRP4 also we have not maintained anything. Now you can see here. So material description, this is your plant, this is your material storage location. Okay, and the most important thing is what do you say, this accounting. Come back to the accounting. As of now we have not purchased any stock, and this is your valuation class. This is metal ledger activation. Okay, so now it is, now you can see it here, because we as of now we don't have any values. So metal price analysis you can do it from here also, from the metal master. As of now it will show 0 because we have not purchased any materials, right? We don't have any stock, so everything is 0 only. Okay, price per unit 0. As of now we don't have any values, but in the metal master we had given 100 rupees. We'll come back to this transaction again. No document found because we have not posted anything. And this is your previous month, and this is your last year, last period. Okay, so we have defined one material master. Now /o SE16N, we have one table called in S4 HANA system we have table called metadoc. Metadoc material documents. Okay, this is plant, we don't have anything as of now. Number of entries, no values found. Okay, so all your inventory related documents, transactions will updated in this table. And if you want to see the master data, MARA table. Okay, MARA table, general material data table. Many are there, but you can see it from here itself. So we created one metal master, right? Let us give today's date. I don't remember the metal master number. So 18th, click on execute. So what are the metal masters created on this date? It will come here. So like me, someone has created, right? So third Nike 1 2 3 we have not created, but we created this metal master. This is for kg we created. Not sure, we'll see. Gross net weight and okay, we'll come back again here. I mean, while posting the transaction, system will ask you to mandatory fields, definitely. So this is the table where the metal master will get stored, MARA table. And so as of now we created one metal master. Now we need to start the process. We'll see that process tomorrow. So after creating metal master, okay, we created one raw material, and we in the, so it is mentioned here OMS2. position raw metal type F4 detail select deselect price control. Okay, go to the OMS2 go to the position, metal type is TA98. Metal type is we created different, right? TARM. Continue, select this one, double click here. So it is saying something here. This has to be moving average price control, and see what it is mentioned here. Deselect price control mandate. Ignore if already deselected. Okay, deselect price control. So basically deselect price control. So it is price control mandate. You have this has been deselected. Okay, and what else? This is already maintained. No need to take any action. Extend vendor master with purchase organization. This is another important one. So now we need to extend. So okay, we'll do it from tomorrow. We need to extend vendor to the respective. You remember we have one more role, right? BP role for the vendor masters. That we'll see tomorrow. And 455. This is a okay. We'll try to close tomorrow. Any question?